Go ahead, start it.
It's already starting.
Go ahead.
Alright. Hey guys, this is Gabby of Truly Gab. And today we have
BJ Hill.
BJ, no, you gotta be more exciting. Come on. Come on. Yeah, give me some more. Yeah, give me, I gotta pull out some more. You just won a lottery. Hey guys, this is Gabby of Truly Gab. In today's video, we're gonna be talking to
The one and only
BJ Hill. So yes guys, this is my brother BJ Hill, and I finally got him to do a sit-down video with me today. And this video is going to be all about him, basically, his transition into college and his transition into getting ready for the NFL, right? Right. Because today you did what?
I signed with my agent.
He signed with his agent today, so we're gonna get all into that. So just stay tuned.
Yeah.
For the people out there who do not know who you are, introduce yourself.
My name is BJ Hill. I am from Oakville, North Carolina. I went to West Stanley High School, and I just graduated from NC State.
So what made you choose NC State?
The reason I chose NC State because it was just the right fit for me and my family. It just felt like home. The coaches were great, and the players was great.
Okay, so how many other offers did you have prior to accepting your offer at NC State?
Coming out of high school, I had ECU, Charlotte, and Carolina, and of course, State.
Okay, good. So when you got your acceptance into State, what position in football did they originally take you as?
I was playing on the D line, and they moved me to nose tackle.
And what was your measurements when you went into NC State? Your height and your weight?
When I got in, I was 6'3.5". That stayed the same. My weight when I first got in, I was 240.
Wow.
And now I'm 350.
Wow. In 4 years, you put on that much weight.
A lot of weight.
A lot of weight. Okay. So what was one of your fondest memories of being at NC State?
Best memories I have at NC State is just the bond I built with my brothers each and every day. It's just the connection we had with each other was wonderful. We just had a good time every day.
Yeah, and he has officially graduated, so that is awesome. He's the last child to graduate, so there's a total of 4 of us, 3 girls, 1 boy, and he was the last one. So we'll take a moment. We'll take a moment and clap for that one, yes, because that is an awesome accomplishment. So what did you get your degree in?
I studied in criminology.
Okay, and so you did an internship, right?
Yes, I did.
Where was your internship at?
I did my internship at the SBI agency, the headquarters in Raleigh.
That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Happened today that was so exciting and so great and joyous?
I signed with my agent today.
Yeah, that's a blessing. So he signed with his agent today for the NFL. So let's talk about that for a minute. So let's talk about the transition or the experience that you had into finding your agent. So when did agents start contacting you?
They started contacting me at the end of my junior year. So last year around this time, they started calling and texting me to see if I was leaving early or staying and stuff like that.
So what made you decide not to leave early? Because I know you guys had some changes where your head defensive coach left and went to the NFL. So what made you actually want to stay and finish out your last collegiate year?
I just thought it was the best choice for me to stay because, I see myself probably going higher if I stay this year. I think it's a good choice that I did.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So, do you have any advice to any young man that's looking at this video and is trying to find an agent? What advice could you give them to make sure that they're finding the right individual?
I would say just make sure he's the right one for you. Because a lot of people may have one guy and he'd be a good fit for them, but not for you. And just make sure you can trust him. Make sure your family's involved. That's important. Just make sure yeah, like I said, trust him.
Yeah. So one thing that he did was he actually gave us permission to start interviewing agents before he actually talked to them. So while the season was going on, maybe end of November, well, not end of November, beginning of November, end of November, we started interviewing some agents for him, just to get a feel of them first, to see how we felt about them, took notes, and we sent them on to him, and then he had the opportunity to meet with the agents one-on-one to get his own feel for them. So I would definitely say that would be very helpful for families to do with their son that's transitioning to the NFL, because it is very important to also that families get involved as well. Right?
Right, I agree.
All right, that sounds good. So now that you have signed with your agent, what's the next move?
Well, I will start training this coming up Tuesday in Atlanta.
Okay, so you're going to Atlanta to train with who?
Chip Smith.
Okay, Chip Smith. Okay, are you excited about that?
I'm excited. I'm ready to go right now.
So what does the training phase look like?
I'm really not sure because you know, my first time going.
So what have you heard about it?
I heard it's just a lot of just hard work, and all you do is train for a couple of things, for the Senior Bowl, if you're going to that, and for the Combine.
Yeah, and so for the Senior Bowl, you have to get invited, right? So how did you feel when you got the invitation that you're going to the Senior Bowl?
I feel pretty good about it. I'm excited to go. I'm ready to go play with the best.
So how did you even know you were going? Like who got in contact with you?
So they sent a letter to state, and it was in my locker the next morning. I seen it.
Oh, that is awesome. So did a good handful of people from your school get selected?
It was 4 of us who got.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome. And you were one of the 4, man.
One of the 4.
Oh my God, that's a blessing. Thank God for that. So just talk about you personally for a little bit. I know you don't really like to talk about yourself or anything like that, but I think it's good for people to see what it's like for a young man with humble beginnings, hard work and dedication, where it gets them to now. So like, what is it that you personally value?
I personally value my family.
Yeah.
They mean the world to me, and I don't want to let them down.
Yeah. So how did family play a big part to your upbringing and to where you are today?
Maybe where I am today. Seeing all the hard work my parents put in, and my sisters did in school, so it made me want to be do good in school.
Yeah.
Not be the only one with no college education.
People ever get an opportunity to follow you on social media, they will see that you're not afraid of showing your faith, and you're not afraid of using your platform to let others know that, you know, you're a believer. It's okay to be an athlete and be a believer, and it's okay to let the world know that. So how do you feel like that sets you apart from everyone else?
I think my faith is very important, and that's where it got me here today. The reason I post, on social media is because I want to reach out to as many people as I can, because I'm trying to use my platform, not just for me, but for whoever's following me, or whoever retweet or like or whatever.
Yeah, and just to stay on that topic for a minute, if there was an individual or a young man that feels like, they want to be able to express their faith, but then they want to be the cool kid and be with the cool people, what would you say to them to help them not to be ashamed of showing their faith?
To me, I'd rather show my faith than be cool. I would tell them it's okay to go out and show your faith. That's what God wants us to do, to reach out to others and build disciples. And don't be scared. And being cool it's really not all that. It's just a name for somebody. But
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Is to don't hide your faith and whatever that you do. Also, is there anything that you would do differently through your high school, college career? Is there anything you would do differently?
I wouldn't change anything. No. I wouldn't do anything differently at all. I love State. It was a great place. I think I did everything the right way.
Yeah.
Stay focused in school and on the football field.
Yeah. So how are you going to stay focused in Atlanta? Getting ready for training camp, or training for the Combine, and training for the Senior Bowl, and training for your next step. How are you going to be able to stay focused there?
I think it'd be easy now because I'm only focused on football now, and I don't have to do school. I already got my degree, and just Just grinding the whole time.
Is there anything in particular that you would say to your family that you would like to leave with them before you get ready to go off to Atlanta and start your next step in your career? I know, so I'm not emotional, but it's cool. Like to your mom, your sister, and your sisters, and your dad.
Just that I love them, and I will bust my butt to not let them down and give it all I got.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so is there anything in particular that you're reading right now?
I'm reading a book called Soar by T.D. Jakes.
Okay. Are you liking that so far?
I'm liking it. I haven't really got too deep in it yet. I'm only in the second chapter right now.
Oh, that is awesome. I heard that's a good book as well. So is there anything you like to do for fun right now while you're in your downtime? I know he just got back from El Paso. We'll get to that in a minute, but is there anything you like to do for fun?
I really don't do much, but play a little bit of video games when I have free time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What video games are you playing?
Call of Duty, 2K, Madden.
Okay, so it's good. And so, yeah, like I said a while ago, you recently just got back from El Paso. You guys played in the Hyundai Sun Bowl. Yep. So how was that experience to be out in El Paso?
It was a little different, especially compared to Oakboro and Raleigh. It's just, there's no trees, no grass. It's just a lot of dirt and some mountains. So,
are you glad to be back?
Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
Oh, so. That's good. Yeah, so they had their bowl game out in El Paso. So you came back from El Paso. You're back home in Oakboro for like 3 to 4 days. Then you hop on a plane and you're in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Wow. That's very impressive.
Yep.
Your career is just going by fast. Going by fast. So what was that is most memorable game at NC State?
The game I would never forget is probably when we played Notre Dame in the rain.
Oh yeah. What year was that?
It was 2 years ago. So 16. It's 16.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, during a hurricane, and you guys played Notre Dame.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah, sliding all in the mud and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, as I've already shared on my channel before in my previous videos, you do have a girlfriend. So, how is it juggling having a girlfriend in your 4 years of college and being dedicated to the sport of football?
Sometimes it can be tough.
Yeah.
Say I make time for her, but she understands that I'm trying to be good at what I do. Yeah. And make time for her. So
it's important out there for young men if they're gonna have a girlfriend to have someone. So is there anyone that you would say that you would use as a role model or influential person that you look up to?
Still to this day, I look up to Quan Sterling. He paved the way to show people that you can do anything in Oakboro. Yeah. And so he pretty much laid the foundation down for me.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you keep in touch with Quan Sturdivant?
I do.
Yeah, good. So you guys that don't know, Quan Sturdivant is he played football at UNC Chapel Hill. He was a linebacker.
He was.
He was a pretty good linebacker as well, and he had a stint in the NFL as well. But yeah, he lives like right up the street from where we grew up, from where we live. So that's awesome. So we all know that. Well, we know because we live together and we grew up together. But we all know that our mom has really prayed over us, really pushed us to be the best men and women that we can be in this day and age. Is there anything you would like to say to her about this, about making you the man that you are, and about this journey that you're about to undergo?
I'm very thankful for all the praying and all she's done for me over the last 22 years. It's paying off, and I can see it, and y'all can see it too as well. So I'm very thankful for it.
All right then, well, I think that is it. Thank you so much for doing this, and thank you for allowing us to just share this journey with you. It's been awesome. So I'll have more videos talking to him, hopefully, when we go see him in Atlanta, because he said I can come see him and see what he's doing up there. So we'll have more videos to come about that. And if you guys have any questions, please leave them below. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.